Indianapolis Colts taking on Zach Wilson and the New York Jets.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Here's Harris to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Working out of the shotgun is Ellinger. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On second down now, it's Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And some strong running. And some room to work. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 43 yards. And the Colts are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second and 9. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Here's Hart. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now Ellinger. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Running left, Taylor. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Ellinger. Flush to his right. And this one is incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able.
Touchdown! Harris Campbell, 29 yards. And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Calvin Ridley, 42 yards. And the Colts continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 21-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. New York ready to go again offensively. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now a dump off here complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They hand it off to Mostert. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And from the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Wilson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
On second down, right back to Hines. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Ellinger. Forced out to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On play action, Ellinger. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes the score 28-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. And
he'll have a Jets first down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one caught by Crowder. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job controlling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. 5 yards remain on second down. To throw is Ellinger. Campbell making the catch. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On third down, it's Hines, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Colts. Nicole Hardman, 59 yards. And the Colts open the lead up to 34-0. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times it's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Again, Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 31, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. On first down, Wilson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Hines. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run with Hines. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So it's on to halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. Hardman on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Ellinger to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. The catch, it's Crowder. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He's got Njoku over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. So pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're dealing with some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
Now Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Ellinger. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Ellinger. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. Extra point tapped on by Lambeau. And that will extend this big lead. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Wilson will throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And sneak attack. They're going to run for it. Bulldozes past him. And the gamble pays off. they get the first. The fake punt gets them 13 yards. A huge play on special teams. It's a first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes, just usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Throwing again here, Wilson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They begin the drive with Hines. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, it's Hines. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Ellinger to throw on 1st and 10 here. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Buying time to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, it has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Wilson. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Wilson. That's Gallup on the slant. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Colts pick it up. The return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Off the play fake, here's Ellinger. He completes it to Ridley. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Hines not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They'll look to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw again on second down. Wilson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Deep Ford able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's the Jets punter now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taking it around the 40. They juked him. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run again with Hines. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Oh, good move. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.